already. This is our last chapter for today, and that is going to be chapter 10, Life of Pi. Yet there will always be animals that seek to escape from the zoo, animals that are kept unsuitable enclosures that are most obvious examples. Every animal has a particular habitat needs that must be met. If its enclosure is too sunny or too wet or too empty, if its perch is too high or too exposed, the ground is too sandy, if there are too few branches to make a nest, if the food through is too low, if there is not enough mud to wallow in, and so many other ifs, and animals will not be seen at peace. It is so much a question of constructing an imitation of conditions with the wild as of getting to a sense of these conditions. Everything in an enclosure must be just right, in other words, within the limits of the animal's capacity to adapt. A plague upon bad zoos with bad enclosures. They all bring into disrepute. Wild animals are captured when they are fully matured, and other examples to escape-prone animals. Often they are too set in their ways to reconstruct their subjective worlds and adapt to their new environment. But even animals that are bred in zoos and have never known the wild are perfectly adapted to their enclosures and feel no tension of the presence of humans, will have a moment of excitement that push them into the seek to escape. All living things contain measure of madness that moves them into strange, sometimes inexplicable ways. This madness can be saving, and it is a part of Perso that is ability to adapt. Without, no species would survive. Whatever the reason for wanting to escape, sane or insane, zoo detractors should realize that animals should escape to somewhere, but from something within their territory has frightened them, that the intrusion of an enemy, assault, or of dominant animal, a startling noise, a set off of flight reaction. The animal flees or tries to. It's surprised to leave the Toronto Zoo, a very fine zoo. I might add that the leopards can jump 18 feet straight up. Our leopard enclosures in Pondicherry have a wall 16 feet high at the back. I surmise that the Rosie and the copycat never jumped out, not because the constitutional weakness, but simply because they had no reason to. Animals that escape go from the known into the unknown. If there is one thing that animals hate above all else, is the unknown. Escaping animals unusually hide in the very first place that they can find. That gives them the sense of security, and they are dangerous only to those who happen to get between them and their reckoned safe spot.